Hello, everybody, and welcome to this module, which is all about the funnel. So this is a really important module because this is how we're going to show you how to put this thing together. We've done a lot of the work for you, so we're going to supply you with scripts. We're going to supply you with kind of subjects to cover in your VSL. But basically, just to give you an intro, it's a video training that you'll put together for your ideal client, which is something of value. So like I say, I'll go through the actual subjects in a bit that we're advising that are kind of proven to work really, and that get people's attention, the right people's attention. And so we'll get into it. So as I say, put yourself in front of thousands of your ideal client day in, day out on autopilot. So this is allowing technology to do a lot of the heavy lifting, because it would be very difficult to do what we can now do with technology without it. To do that, to be able to put yourself in front of thousands of people once a year would be a stretch. But yeah, to be able to do that every single day is a beautiful thing. So yeah, it's just about harnessing the power of technology. So what is it then? So this is the most advanced marketing and lead gen strategy that we've come across. So obviously I'm always looking at new ways to develop leads and generate leads for myself and obviously my students. But yeah, so I'm always on the ball with this kind of stuff. And up to now, this is the best thing. I've got mentors in America that I pay a lot of money, and yeah, they advise me on what the latest things are. I'm always looking at in other places, and yeah, up to now, this is the best thing that we're aware of. So what's it do? So it takes people from not knowing you to I trust you with my family's future or the life savings. So obviously, financial services, it's a massive commitment, financial commitment. So there needs to be trust. The truth is, most prospects won't buy from your website or your Facebook ad at first glance, especially if they're just becoming aware of you today. So it takes time. So the funnel then is a multi-touch point system where there's a variety of relationship building experiences and touches that occur through several stages. So statistically, we are much more likely to make a sale from someone we've built trust with and proved our expertise, professionalism, and authority, more so in financial services than in other niches. So yeah, like I say, financial services. It's big. If we were selling like phone cases, then it wouldn't be so much of an issue. We could get sales directly from a Facebook ad, but we need to put something in between the ad and actually asking for a call to build that trust, build that rapport, which is where the funnel comes in. So done the traditional way, then using existing sales and marketing processes for high ticket services, this process of building these touch points, building this trust, can take months or even years. So we've mapped out the buyer's journey to a sequence of touch points that establish the following things. So it establishes trust, authority, professionalism, and expertise. And these translate to a process then that moves people to a decision within days or weeks that's traditionally taken months or even years to make. So, like I said, the main core of this funnel then is some training content. So that's your value video. We call that a value video. So what that should do is address your niche's desires and point out their pain points. So the point should be to demonstrate that we're aware of the problems that they have and that we have the knowledge and ability to overcome them. So we teach them how to solve part of the problem, but then we offer them help to reach out to help to arrange a strategy call where you can help them further and dig deeper into their kind of specific problems and desires. So the core of the funnel then is the video presentation that puts you in front of your ideal client. So this funnel delivers you red hot, pre-qualified, pre-sold leads that are bursting with trust on an automated basis. So this is like a high level overview of the different components of the funnel then. So the funnel, it's like a little website really, an interlinking system of web pages, but there's no other way through it. There's just one way through. So what we do is we push traffic to a landing page. The way that the primary source of traffic that we teach is Facebook ads, but there are other sources as well, which we'll explain in a minute. So they'll land on a landing page where it'll sell the training on this landing page. And then what they'll do is on that landing page, there'll be an opt-in box, like a little box where they can type in their email address to get access to this value video. So once they've typed that email address in, we've then got them as a lead. So that goes into a database. And yeah, so then they watch the video. Then at the end of that video, you'll say, obviously, do what you want with this information, or if you want to arrange a free one-on-one strategy call with an expert that deals specifically with your situation, press this button below. And then the next thing they'll be hit with is a page which will be both a scheduler. We use Calendly now, so they're joined up into one page. A scheduler where they'll pick a date and a time as to when they'll want to be contacted. But also on that page, they'll be asked questions. You'll be asking them pre-qualifying questions. Things like if they've got a deposit, if they know if they want to move in the next year, or if they're just gathering information, or 6 months, or straight away. So you're pre-qualifying them. So you're asking whatever questions you need to know to make sure that they are the right fit for you, the right fit for you to invest your time into. Because a lot of people, a lot of firms at the minute are just wasting a lot of time ringing crap quality leads that just aren't going to go anywhere. So with this, you're prioritizing the best leads, the ones that are ready to go. And so you get them on the call, and then the point is you close them. So once you've put them through this process, the chances of you closing a customer are exponentially higher than what there would be if you just kind of bought a lead in, where there's no trust building process been implemented. There's no rapport been built. So the industry standard for those kind of leads that you buy in is about 10%, but you should be closing a minimum of like 30% of these kind of leads, because we've put them through this process and built this trust. So the presentation then is a video of you talking over slides. So don't worry if you're no good on camera. You don't need to be, because you don't even need to be, your face doesn't need to be on camera. We're providing you with a script, so you know what to say. Obviously, you rehearse the script, but the point is, you don't need to be good on camera at all for this. So how it will work then, the process is that your prospect will see your Facebook ad, and that will be send them to a link, will be directing them to this funnel, which is, like I say, like an external website off of Facebook. So it's directing them off Facebook to this landing page and the funnel, which, like I say, is like a little website. So that's external to Facebook. So here's some examples then of what you could cover. So it could be how to access the funds to renovate your home without altering your household budget, how to buy an investment property without having to access even £1 of your savings, the 5-step plan to building wealth and adding an additional 500k to your retirement fund, the 5 simple steps to paying off a mortgage in 10 years without having to adjust your lifestyle, how to consolidate your debt and save £500 a month, the 5 steps to remortgaging, so all your debts go into one simple low interest monthly payment, the 5 steps to fast approval to secure the funds to buy a dream home, the simple strategy that can wipe out all your credit cards and other high interest loans in 30 days, how to reduce the rate on your mortgage so you can increase the enjoyment of your lifestyle, the 5 practical steps to becoming a first home buyer in the next 90 days. So obviously it depends on the goals of your business, but there's a few to be going from there. And we've got a script which is available through the cheat sheet, which is available for downloads below. And yeah, that's pretty much customizable to any of these. So obviously you need to have a base knowledge on whichever one of these you pick. But we've got a template script which you can obviously add bits to, but just keep that script pretty much as it is. Don't change things, but you can add bits to it. It's just that because that has been done in a certain way which is proven to work. So we're going to keep that base template the same. So how we push traffic then to this funnel? So if you've got an existing database of clients, then happy days, you can email this out to them. You can have a link on your website to this funnel. That's what I do. I've got my main website, and I've got this funnel, and I've got a link to my website. A link from my website to this funnel. Business Facebook page, so you could have a link on your business Facebook page. You can have it on your personal profile on Facebook, a link on there. If you've got a Facebook group, then obviously you can link it on there. Have it everywhere you can, really. Your LinkedIn, your Instagram, YouTube. If you've got referral partners that have got client databases that they could email that out to, then happy days. Obviously, like I said, it doesn't matter how we push traffic to it. It's just Facebook ads are the most efficient way of doing that. So the key components of the video presentation then. So it should be a specific measurable benefit orientated and perhaps puzzling question. It should focus on a day in the life of your prospect. Describe their problems, desires, the pains and the fears. So a brief introduction to yourself to build a bit of rapport. So outline what the presentation will teach. So teach point 1. Then we'll provide case studies, examples, like social proof after teaching each point and include client results. Then after teaching 2 or 3 of the points, offer a free call. And also we need to create some urgency by limiting the call and with real scarcity. So just make a point of saying that there are limited slots and then they're not totally unlimited and it's first come, first serve. Because you will have limited slots. You don't want to be obviously just filling your whole day every day doing these kind of calls. But yeah, we just want to make that apparent that it is a limited offer. So social proof is so important then to show how you've helped people in other people in similar scenarios get the outcome that the prospect wants. So people connect to stories more than any other medium. It's just like a human trait that we get engrossed and we get kind of connected with real human stories. So the case study format then. So how we do the actual case study is important to get that in the right format. So it should tick these 3 boxes. So it should obviously highlight what they wanted at the beginning when they approached you, how you've helped them, obviously how you've helped them get what they want, and then what is life like for them now once they've got what they want. So they're the 3 main components of a case study. So the more kind of a more detailed format would be to include the name and the location. So when you first met with them, obviously this would be first sentence. When I first met with the name, then the location, they wanted to overcome the problem, the goal of that they want to get out of speaking to you. What held them back? So you want to include that, and you want to include what you did to actually solve the problem and what life is like for them today. Okay, so to put this together then, there are some platforms that you need. So again, the cheat sheets, there's links to these in the cheat sheet below. But Builderall is the system that we use to put together this funnel, these web pages. So obviously I've put together a template, so you don't need to do much work for that. You just need to edit bits to make it your own. So you download that template into your own Builderall account. So you need to set up a Builder account first to do that, obviously. The other aspect of it is the email automation, which we use a CRM called ActiveCampaign. So I've put, again, there's a link that I've included to activate an account with ActiveCampaign. We also use Calendly now, which is the scheduling software. You might already have Calendly. If not, again, there'll be a link in the cheat sheet to sign up to Calendly. And we use Vimeo. So Vimeo is like a hosting site really for your video. So yeah, you need to host that there, and then we'll need to link that into your Builderall, into your actual funnel template once you've recorded that video. So you can do that through Vimeo. So yeah, like I say, they are linked in the cheat sheet. So the actions then that we want you to do in this to get this straight, to get the ball rolling on this, is to prepare the 3 case studies. So write them out on paper. You don't need to go into massive detail with these. It should be about 1/4 of A4 and take about a minute to read each one. And then we need to set up accounts with these platforms that I've just mentioned there. The detail is in the funnel cheat sheet below. That takes you step by step on how to put this thing together. And like I say, there's some scripts in there that we've prepared which hit the spot. So like I say, don't go changing much about them. Your general template needs to stay the same, but obviously you need to make that your own. So they're your actions then. And so, yeah, let's get it done. Like I said, this kind of work that you're going to be doing on here is really kind of needle moving. Once you've got this thing set up, it can literally put yourself in front of thousands of people day in, day out for as long as you need, for 6 months, a year. Obviously, we do edit, and the more you learn about your customer, the more data you've got to improve your message, which you can include in your video, in your value video. So the more you learn, like in another 6 months, you'll probably have a wealth more of data to iterate and to optimize your value video. So that's what I do. I do a new one every kind of 6 months to a year. But like I say, this stuff is a skill that's really powerful. So once you've got this down and you're rolling with it, then it'll be able to produce your high quality leads on autopilot every single week, without you having to really do much for it. So get it done. Like I say, work your way through that cheat sheet. If you've got any questions, post them in the group, and yeah, we'll obviously answer those in there. Okay, but thank you for your time, and yeah, let's get it done.